The next one we're going to look at is charcoal. Charcoal is unique in that it absorbs and neutralizes poisons. The word absorb and neutralizing poisons is adsorb. So if I've got a dry sponge and I put it in water, it'll absorb the water. So what charcoal does is absorbs the poisons, but it neutralizes them, and that word's called adsorb. Charcoal's been used for centuries. In fact, if someone has an overdose and they go to hospital, they'll be given charcoal. They use charcoal in hospital to filter blood for dialysis. NASA use it in outer space to filter the water and to filter the air. Many masks have charcoal in them because charcoal absorbs and neutralizes poison. So once that charcoal absorbs the poison and neutralizes, now it's safe. That's why they use it in poisoning. Someone's been poisoned or overdosed, because once it's absorbed those chemicals, it's now safe to go through the gastrointestinal tract because it's neutralized. You can use it externally for snake bites, bee stings, spider bites, tick bites, wasp bites. It'll absorb and neutralize the poisons. But putting charcoal in water is like putting dirt with water. So I'm going to mix it with psyllium husks. And I'm using a little plastic bag here because I'm going to show you a mess-free way to make a charcoal poultice, because charcoal is messy stuff. So you put about equal charcoal and psyllium husks in there. And now you quickly put the lid on because it's messy stuff. When I lived in the rainforest, I used the charcoal out of my fuel stove, but you know, it comes out in big chunks and you've got to break it up with a rolling pin, or you put it in the blender. You're going to have a black blender for a while, and if you do put it in the blender, you can't take the lid off the blender for about half an hour or you get black dust everywhere. But now that I'm civilized, I just buy activated charcoal. And activated charcoal is charcoal that has been made by slow combustion, and also a spray of water that helps to activate it, which means it just absorbs more poison. So I've just mixed the psyllium and the charcoal together, and now I'm going to put some water in. And then the beauty of it being in the bag is it's mess free. But as you'll see by the time I finish this, I have another purpose. And so I just massage that because, as we all know, when you put psyllium with water, it goes like a soft jelly. And when you put water with charcoal, it's like mixing dirt and water. It doesn't mix very well. So I'm massaging this around and it's going like a soft jelly. Yes, it's actually doing exactly what I wanted it to do. And now I'm going to press it out. I'm going to press it out into the bag. So I'll just get a bit more air out. So I'm pressing it out so it's taking the shape of the bag. So you see I've got a thin gel square now. This thin gel square of charcoal mixed with the psyllium husk, and I just put that in the fridge, or I could put it in the freezer. Someone's got a bee sting, someone's got a spider bite. I quickly get this out and I cut the square for the size. I cut the edge to get the top plastic off, and then I put it straight on the spider bite or wasp bite or bee sting. So now that charcoal gel is on the skin, and the top is plastic, because remember the other side is plastic, and you can just bandage that on. And if someone's in pain, that's very quick. And you can freeze it, because being psyllium, obviously if you keep it in the fridge for too long it could go mouldy. And when someone's got a bee sting or an ant bite or a whatever bite, or a spider bite or a snake bite, and it's been in the freezer and it's very cold, that can be very nice on a red sting. So that's the mess-free way to make your charcoal poultice. And again, it's just there, it's just quick when you need it. And charcoal absorbs and neutralizes poisons, so that's its value. How much water do you put in? You do about equal charcoal, equal psyllium, and let's say you do 2 teaspoons of each of those. You probably do about 4 or 5 teaspoons of water. I'm a little bit of a guesser. And if it's too thick, just put a little bit more water in. And that's how you make your charcoal poultice.